Hey, what's up, survivors? Welcome to another mind-blowing episode from Zombie Go Boom. I'm Chuck Murray.
Charles Fultz.
And today we're going to be testing out the Apocalyptic Stormbreaker, or Apocalypse Stormbreaker, which is made out of a splitting maul and a sledgehammer and some other stuff. We'll tell you exactly how we made it. This is part 2 of our Avengers Endgame extravaganza, and it's going to be a lot of fun. Charles, are you ready?
I'm always ready.
Of course he is.
Zombies, the bloodthirsty undead. Baseball bats, machetes, hammers, weapons of choice to bring down the walking dead. What makes a zombie go boom? Using scientifically accurate zombie analogs, we put your favorite weapons, objects, and mods to the test, empowering you with the skills and knowledge you need to survive. Learn the best ways to bash undead skulls and stay alive in any situation. You've studied the books, you've watched the movies, but you've never seen anything like this. Forget everything you know about fighting zombies. Zombie Go Boom. Kick undead ass.
Alright guys, welcome to the build portion of this episode. We're going to be making the Stormbreaker out of this splitting maul.
And this mini sledgehammer.
And we're going to be putting them together by using flex tape.
And fiberfix.
But first we're going to be cutting the handle off of the sledgehammer.
With this saw.
And at the end of the whole thing, we're going to be wrapping it with paracord.
And this rope right here.
In order to look like vines.
Woo!
It's going to be great. You excited?
I'm always excited.
This is... Alright, so what's the first thing we need to do, Charles?
Well, first we need to cut this handle off of this little sledgehammer, and I think we're going to cut down about 1.5 inches or so below the actual hammer head itself so that we have something to wrap around and hold on to with the tape. There we go, look at that. Perfect. Now this is what you call concealed carry hammer. So you can easily now fit this in your pocket, and you can get through any airport or, safety
airport? Yeah, I'm sure.
And now for flex tape.
Whoa, bro. Are you a surgeon? No.
Maybe. Remember this?
Oh man.
What do you want to do this again?
No.
Are you sure?
I don't
so
really
sticky.
like
Even
this stuff.
even the packaging is sticky.
It doesn't even come off of there. Like the first layer of tape has to have this stuff on it because it won't come off. Oh my goodness. Maybe, oh, here we go. Maybe this will work. Aha! Figured it out.
Cool.
You have to become the tape. You're fired!
You're hired again.
You're hired again. But don't do it again, otherwise we'll fire you again. You have to fill out a new W-2.
Yeah.
But hopefully it'll last long enough.
And it's not gonna look like this when we're done. It'll look like awesome.
Because we're gonna reforge it and make it into all metal.
Yeah, we're gonna forge weld it.
We're gonna forge
even the
weld it
plastic
with tape.
All right. So
Forge tape.
More flex tape.
I mean, I think it's good.
Okay, yeah.
I think
okay,
let's
so
go.
just a tiny
Let's
bit of
just go.
flex tape, and now we have it in place.
Alright, just keep in mind this flex tape is only here to keep this stuff from moving around while we put this fiberfix on it to actually give it some structural integrity. So whenever we hit the zombie with it, it doesn't come apart. So before we put the fiberfix on there, I wanted to add some paracord because we have these hollow spaces here and here and here and over here and again here. There's just like hollow spaces underneath the flex tape. So if I add the paracord around and sort of cinch it all together and then put the fiberfix on there, it theoretically would be more structurally sound because there'd be less hollow spaces underneath the flex tape, right? So let's give it a shot. That's definitely a lot more structurally sound than it was. And now I feel a little safer that even if the fiberfix and the flex tape fail, the paracord will be there to back it up. We're talking, we're talking, talking, we're talking, we're talking. And now for the fiberfix. Thanks. Alright, before we can apply the fiberfix, we need to soak it for 10 to 12 seconds in this water.
That was a funny like dookies.
Alright. Ooh, I didn't expect the water to be warm. Alright, here we go. I'm going to start right here so that I can get a good, nice wrap for the first go around there. Wrap it. It's going to be loose at first, but then as you wrap it, it gets tighter. Or, you know, you wrap it tighter. So then I'm going to go around this way. You're supposed to layer it up and do like a bunch of layers on one spot, but we're not doing it that way. Alright, now after we wrap the first layer, we're going to wrap it in this vinyl stuff, which will help compress the layers and make it stronger in the end. It's not what this stuff is made for, but like I said earlier, it's the apocalypse, right? You gotta do what you gotta do. Alright, I'm going to let that cure. Alright, it's been a few minutes. Let's unwrap this and see how hard it is. Wow.
It's good.
That's actually pretty hard. I mean, it's not moving really very much at all.
Yeah.
I would be comfortable with hitting something with it like it is, but I think we're going to repeat the same process about 3 or 4 more times to make it really strong. I wrapped the final layer with paracord to replace what the vinyl strip was doing because it was getting all crinkled up and stuff. So now I'm going to take that off and I'm going to cut the flex tape off the backside of this to reveal the hammer underneath.
Alright, Charles the Executioner Fultz, what is your plan of attack?
Well, we already know that the splitting maul end will go right through the head, so we're going to start with the bludgeoning end and see how that works. It just basically glanced off. All this flesh absorbed the blow. Alright, so you saw what happened just now. The hammer end basically glanced off the back of the head here. I don't know if you can see from where you're at, but it didn't really do much other than some flesh damage. No bone breaking or cracking or fracturing or anything. It's still pretty solid. Next up, we're going to use the splitting maul side of this thing and see how well that does. And then we're going to go crazy, and then we're going to do a decapitation. So stick around. Yeah! Look at that! Nice! Yeah! That's awesome.
Man, that's nasty. Let's go crazy.
Slice some fucking shit off his face, though.
Yeah.
This weapon is not easy to aim with, I will say that.
That's what a slight miss does, and when it keeps going.
Yeah. Check out that thread count. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4. See, it did crack it pretty good, but there's no blood coming out of there. Oh wait, wow, look at that.
No,
Oh wow. Yeah, it did do a pretty good amount of damage there. Not quite all the way through. Maybe we can hit it one more time. Whoa! Coagulation. Did I mess up your day? That looks like good enough to eat almost. What's that made of?
Borax and school glue.
Oh, gross.
We're using slime today as our blood. As you can see,
It's amazing.
it's pretty cool. Makes the cleanup easier, and as you guys know, on Zombie Go Boom, we're always experimenting with different types of blood, different kinds of colors. A lot of it because of the monetization thing. But today, it's red slime. Let us know what you think about this in the comments below, and if you like it, like this video. Alright, so as you can see, this didn't do too bad of a job. The skull is in pieces, absolutely in pieces, and it's definitely a kill. However, there are weapons that are easier to wield and much lighter that do just as much, if not more, damage. Do you have any thoughts on that weapon?
Yeah, it's extremely hard to aim with, especially when you're using this end, because you've got all this weight back here on the backside. So when you swing, the weapon has a tendency to want to like go this way or that way, you know. Especially because we didn't sharpen that. It's like completely blunt, and if it were sharpened, I think it would have gone in a little smoother. But it did the job. Obviously, it just took a few whacks, you know.
Surprised by the fiberfix?
Oh yeah, it held together. I mean, that's pretty solid still.
It's gonna stay like that forever. In fact, if you guys want us to retest it and actually sharpen this end, let us know in the comment section below, and we might do a retest, especially when we figure out some rig issues that we're having with the head. But yeah, I mean, it did pretty well. Not an overkill weapon, but it's definitely ZGB approved. Now we have to figure out if it'll actually do a decap, and let's do it executioner style. We'll just put this guy on the ground like this, and we'll have Charles come down and see what happens.
Let's do it.
Dang, I heard that. That broke the neck.
Yeah, I think, but it didn't really.
It didn't cut, but it broke the neck for sure.
Yeah, the neck's broken. Oh wow, that's where it hit. How to do that? Yeah, you can't really see. Oh wow. Yeah, definitely broke the neck. See that?
So internal decapitation.
Yeah.
I guess that's close enough.
Close enough. There you go.
Well, unlike Stupid Thor, we actually aimed for the head, and we made this Thanos Ivan go boom. However, there are weapons that are much better than this crazy amalgamation that we made. Even still, we were impressed by the fiberfix, and we would like to test it out again. Let us know if you want that as well in the comments section. Share, like, and subscribe if you love us and you really want this show to continue, because that's the only way that it can continue. And with another mind-blowing episode from Zombie Go Boom, I'm Chuck Murray.
I'm Charles Foltz.
And we'll see you next time.
Please support Zombie Go Boom by subscribing to this channel and sharing and liking this video.